Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fluentx English. Oh man, I am pumped for today's episode.
I can tell, Mike, you're literally bouncing right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. And guys, okay, real talk. Can I ask you something? When someone asks you, hey, what's your favorite movie? Or what kind of music do you like? Do you ever just freeze?
Oh my God, yes. And it's so frustrating because you know what you like, but somehow putting it into English words just feels impossible.
Right? Like in your native language, you could talk for hours about your favorite things. But in English, you're like, I like, good movies?
Good movies. That's so vague. It's like saying, I like good food. Okay, but what food?
Exactly. And here's the thing, guys. Talking about your favorite things should be the easiest conversation topic because you're talking about stuff you love, stuff you're passionate about.
But somehow it becomes one of the hardest topics for English learners.
So today, we're fixing that. We're going to teach you how to talk about your favorite things with confidence, with detail, with personality. No more boring, vague answers.
Yes, and this isn't just about learning vocabulary, okay? This is about expressing yourself, showing who you are, making connections with people.
Absolutely, because think about it. When you meet someone new, what do they ask you? They ask about your interests, your hobbies, your favorites. It's how people get to know each other.
So true. And if you can talk about your favorite things well, you become more interesting, more relatable, and honestly, more fun to talk to.
Yes, nobody wants to chat with someone who just says, I like music, and then goes silent.
Right? We want details. We want passion. We want to understand why you like what you like.
Exactly. Now, before we dive in, if you're new to Fluentx English, welcome to the family. We're so excited you're here.
Yes, and if you've been rocking with us for a while, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It helps us so much.
And subscribe if you haven't already. We upload fresh English lessons every single day. That's right, every day.
Because we're committed to helping you become fluent, confident, and natural in English. All right, Mike, let's jump in.
Let's do this.
Okay, so Mike, first question. Why is talking about favorites so difficult for beginners? Like, what's the actual problem?
Great question. I think there are three main issues. Number one, vocabulary panic. Like, you know the word for pizza, but do you know how to describe why you love pizza?
Oh, good point. It's not just naming the thing, it's explaining the feeling.
Exactly. Number two, fear of being boring. Students think, oh, everyone likes pizza. That's not interesting. So they don't say anything.
Wait, that's a real fear? People think their favorites are boring?
Oh, absolutely. I've had students tell me, oh, I like normal things, nothing special. And I'm like, no. Everyone's favorites are interesting if you tell them the right way.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Your favorite things are special because they're yours.
Exactly. And number three, students try to translate directly from their language, and it comes out awkward or confusing.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. Like trying to explain a dish from my culture and just struggling.
Right? So today, we're going to solve all three problems. Let's start with vocabulary, but not boring lists, okay? We're going to learn natural phrases that native speakers actually use.
Yes. So, Mike, let's start super simple. Someone asks, what's your favorite food? What are different ways to answer beyond just, I like pizza?
Okay, love this. So, beginner level. You can say, I'm a huge fan of pizza, or I absolutely love pizza, or pizza is definitely my favorite.
Ooh, I like those. They sound way more enthusiastic than just, I like pizza.
Right? And here's a fun one. You can say, I'm obsessed with pizza. That shows real passion.
Obsessed? That's strong, but in a good way, right?
In a good way. Native speakers use obsessed all the time for things they really love, like, I'm obsessed with this new coffee shop, or I'm obsessed with that TV show.
Okay, so we're adding emotion to the answer. I love that. What else?
All right, here's another level up. Instead of just naming the thing, add a quick reason, like, I absolutely love pizza because it's so versatile. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Oh, see, now we're getting interesting. You're not just saying what you like, you're saying why.
Exactly, and it opens up the conversation. The other person might say, "Oh, really? Pizza for breakfast? Tell me more."
Right, you're giving them something to respond to. Okay, so what if someone asks about your favorite movie? How do we make that answer interesting?
Good question. So, boring answer, I like action movies. Better answer, I'm really into action movies, especially the ones with great fight choreography.
Ooh, specificity. You're getting specific.
Yes, specificity is key. Don't just say action movies, say what kind of action movies. The ones with car chases, the ones with superheroes, the ones based on true stories.
That makes sense. So instead of saying, I like romantic comedies, you could say,
I love romantic comedies that are actually funny, not just cheesy. Or, I'm a sucker for romantic comedies set in New York City.
haha, I'm a sucker for. I love that phrase. What does that mean exactly?
Oh, it means you're weak for something. You can't resist it. Like, I'm a sucker for chocolate cake. Means even if I'm full, I'll still eat chocolate cake.
That's so relatable. Okay, I'm a sucker for romantic comedies with happy endings.
Perfect. See? Now you sound natural and interesting. Let's try another one. What's your favorite hobby?
Ooh, hobbies. Okay, so boring answer, I like reading. Better answer?
I love getting lost in a good book, especially mystery novels. Or reading is my escape. I'm all about fantasy stories.
Wait, I'm all about? What's that phrase?
Oh, that's a super casual way to say you really like something. Like, I'm all about Italian food, or I'm all about outdoor adventures.
Okay, I love that. So casual and cool. Give me more phrases like that.
All right, here we go. You can say, I'm really into photography, or I'm crazy about hiking, or I can't get enough of cooking shows.
I can't get enough of. That's so natural.
Right? It means you want more and more of it. Like, I can't get enough of this song. I've listened to it 10 times today.
Yes. Okay, so we're building up this toolbox of phrases. But Mike, what if someone asks about your favorite something and you have multiple favorites? Like, you can't choose just one.
Oh man, that's such a good point. Okay, so here's what you do. You can say, oh, that's tough. I have a few favorites. Or, I can't pick just one, but I'd say...
Ooh, so you're acknowledging that it's hard to choose.
Exactly. And then you can list 2 or 3 with quick reasons. Like, for movies, I'd say The Shawshank Redemption for the story, Inception for the mind-bending plot, and anything by Studio Ghibli for the animation.
See, now that's an interesting answer. You're showing personality, you're showing taste.
Yes, and notice I gave a reason for each one. That's the secret sauce. Always add the why.
Okay, love it. Now, let's talk about a common problem. What if you like something that's not popular or not well known? Like, how do you explain it?
Great question. So let's say you love a musician from your country that nobody's heard of. You could say, I'm really into this artist called... You probably haven't heard of them, but they do this amazing blend of traditional and modern music.
Ooh, so you're setting it up. You're preparing them that it might be new to them.
Exactly. Or you can compare it to something they do know. Like, it's kind of like if Ed Sheeran met traditional Indian music.
Oh, that's smart. You're giving them a reference point.
Right. People love comparisons because it helps them understand. Like if someone asks about your favorite food and it's something from your culture, you can say, it's similar to a burrito but with different spices and fillings.
Yes, that makes it accessible. Okay, what about when you don't have a favorite? Like someone asks and you genuinely don't have a strong preference.
Totally valid. You can say, honestly, I don't really have a favorite. I like a bit of everything. Or, I'm pretty open-minded. I enjoy different genres depending on my mood.
Okay, so you're still giving an answer, just being honest.
Exactly. And you can even turn it into a conversation. Like, I don't have one favorite, but lately I've been really enjoying jazz music. What about you?
Ooh, and then you flip the question back to them.
Yes, conversations are two-way streets. Don't just answer and stop, keep it flowing.
Love that. All right, Mike, let's talk about enthusiasm, because I think this is where a lot of beginners struggle. Like, they feel awkward showing too much excitement in English.
Oh, absolutely. In some cultures, being super enthusiastic feels strange or even fake. But in English, especially American English, enthusiasm is totally normal and expected.
Right? Like, if you're talking about your favorite band and you're just like, yeah, they're okay, people will think you don't actually like them.
Exactly. You gotta bring the energy, show that you care. It's okay to say, oh my God, I love that band. They're incredible.
Yes, and use your tone too. Like, even if your vocabulary is simple, if you say it with excitement, it sounds great.
Absolutely. Tone and energy matter so much. Like, compare these two. I like chocolate versus I love chocolate. It's the best thing ever.
A huge difference. The second one makes you smile.
Exactly. All right, let's practice some scenarios. Sarah, what's your favorite season?
Ooh, okay. I absolutely love autumn. There's something so cozy about it, you know? The weather's perfect, not too hot, not too cold, and the colors of the leaves, gorgeous. Plus, you get to wear cute sweaters and drink hot coffee.
Perfect. See, everyone? Sarah didn't just say, I like autumn. She painted a picture. She gave us feelings, visuals, reasons.
Thanks. Okay, Mike, your turn. What's your favorite way to spend a Sunday?
Oh man, I'm all about lazy Sundays. Like sleeping in, making a big breakfast, pancakes, eggs, the works, and then just lounging on the couch, watching movies or sports. No stress, no schedule, just pure relaxation.
See, that was so vivid. I can picture your perfect Sunday.
Right? And that's the goal. When you talk about your favorites, make people feel what you're talking about.
Exactly. Don't just list things, bring them to life. Okay, let's move into part 2 where we're going to get into specific categories and give you tons of examples.
Yes, we're going to cover food, music, movies, hobbies, places, everything.
This is going to be so useful. All right, everyone, stay with us. All right, welcome to part 2. Now we're getting specific.
Yes, so we're going to go through different categories of favorite things and give you phrases, vocabulary, and natural ways to talk about each one.
Let's start with the most common one, food, because everyone asks about food.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so when talking about your favorite food, here's the structure. Name it, describe it briefly, and say why you love it. Let's do an example. Sarah, what's your favorite comfort food?
Ooh, comfort food. Okay, so my ultimate comfort food is mac and cheese. It's just so creamy, so cheesy, so satisfying. And it reminds me of being a kid, you know? Whenever I'm stressed or sad, a bowl of mac and cheese just makes everything better.
Perfect. You hit all the points. You named it, you described the taste and texture, and you gave an emotional reason. That's how you do it.
Thanks. Okay, now let's say someone's favorite food is from their culture and it's hard to explain. How do you handle that?
Great question. So step 1, say the name. Step 2, give a simple comparison or description. Step 3, highlight what makes it special. Like, my favorite dish is biryani. It's a fragrant rice dish with spices, meat, and sometimes boiled eggs. The smell alone is incredible, and every family makes it slightly different.
Ooh, I love that. You made me curious about biryani.
Exactly. You don't need to explain every single ingredient. Just give the essence and make it sound delicious.
Okay, what about drinks? Like someone asks, what's your go-to drink?
All right, so you can say, I'm a coffee addict. I need it every morning. Or I'm obsessed with iced tea, especially in the summer. Or nothing beats a cold beer after a long day.
Nothing beats. I like that phrase.
Yeah, it means it's the best. Nothing is better. Like nothing beats a home-cooked meal. Or nothing beats spending time with family.
Love it. Okay, moving on to music. This is a big one because music taste says a lot about a person.
Oh, absolutely. So when someone asks, what kind of music do you like? Don't just say all kinds. That's the most boring answer ever.
Haha, guilty. I used to say that all the time.
We all did, but here's better. I listen to a bit of everything, but I'm really into indie rock and R&B. Or I'm a huge hip-hop fan, especially old school stuff from the 90s.
Okay, so even if you do like many genres, pick a couple favorites and mention those.
Exactly. And here's a pro tip. Mention an artist or two. Like, I love pop music, especially artists like Dua Lipa and The Weeknd.
Right, because that gives the other person something concrete to relate to.
Yes, and they might say, oh, I love The Weeknd too. What's your favorite song? And boom, instant connection.
Love that. Okay, what if someone doesn't listen to mainstream music, like they're into jazz or classical or something less common?
Totally fine. Just own it with confidence. You can say, I know it's not everyone's thing, but I'm really into classical music. There's something so powerful about a live orchestra.
Ooh, I like that. You're acknowledging its niche, but showing your passion.
Exactly. Passion is contagious. If you talk about something with genuine excitement, people get interested, even if it's not their usual taste.
So true. All right, let's talk movies and TV shows, because this is such a common conversation topic.
Yes. Okay, so boring answer, I like comedies. Better answer, I'm a sucker for stupid comedies that make you laugh until you cry. Like the dumber the humor, the more I love it.
Haha, okay, that's specific and honest.
Right? And it shows personality. Or you could say, I'm really into psychological thrillers that mess with your mind. Or give me any Marvel movie and I'm happy.
Okay, I love how you're showing your personality through your choices. What about TV shows?
Same idea. Instead of saying, I watch dramas, say, I binge watch crime dramas. I can't get enough of them. Or, I'm obsessed with cooking shows, even though I can't cook to save my life.
Even though I can't cook to save my life, that's funny.
Yeah, adding a little self-deprecating humor makes you more relatable. Like, I love workout videos, even though I never actually work out.
So honest. Okay, let's move to hobbies and activities, because this is where people really get to know you.
Yes, so when someone asks about hobbies, don't be shy. Even if your hobby seems simple or common, talk about it with pride.
Like what? Give examples.
Okay, so let's say you like reading. Don't just say, I like reading. Say, I'm a total bookworm. I can finish a novel in one sitting if it's good. Or, reading is my therapy. I always have a book with me.
Ooh, reading is my therapy. I like that.
Right? Or let's say you like gaming. You could say, I'm a casual gamer, mostly mobile games to kill time. Or, I'm hardcore into RPGs. I can spend hours building my character.
See, those tell completely different stories about the type of gamer you are.
Exactly. Details matter. What about you, Sarah? What's a hobby you're passionate about?
Okay, so I'm really into photography. Not professional or anything, but I love capturing moments, Especially during golden hour when the lighting is just perfect. I could spend hours just walking around looking for the right shot.
Beautiful. See, everyone? Sarah showed passion. She used specific terms like golden hour, and she painted a picture of what she does. That's how you do it.
Thanks. Okay, what about sports? Because not everyone is into sports, but it's a common question.
True. So if you are into sports, be specific. Like, I'm a die-hard basketball fan. I never miss a Lakers game. Or, I love playing soccer on weekends with friends. It's my cardio and my social time.
And if you're not into sports?
Just be honest. You can say, honestly, I'm not big on sports, but I enjoy watching the Olympics. Or, sports aren't really my thing. I'm more of an arts and culture person.
Okay, so you're not apologizing, just stating your preference.
Exactly. Never apologize for your interests or lack thereof. Own who you are.
Love that. All right, let's talk about places, like favorite cities, countries, vacation spots.
Oh, this is a fun one. So when someone asks, where's your favorite place you've traveled to, give them a story, not just a name.
What do you mean?
Like, instead of saying, I liked Paris, say, Paris completely stole my heart. The architecture, the food, just sitting in a cafe watching people go by, I felt like I was in a movie.
Aw, that's so much better. You're making me want to go to Paris.
Exactly. Or if you haven't traveled much, talk about your hometown or a local spot. Like, I haven't traveled abroad much, but there's this hidden beach near my town that's absolutely stunning. It's my go-to escape.
Yes, you don't need to have visited 50 countries to have favorite places.
Absolutely. Okay, here's another category. Favorite memories or experiences. This one's great for deeper conversations.
Ooh, like what?
Like someone might ask, what's your favorite childhood memory? Or what's the best concert you've been to? These questions let you tell stories.
Right, and stories are way more engaging than just listing things.
Exactly. So for a childhood memory, you could say, oh man, my favorite memory is when my dad taught me to ride a bike. I must have fallen 100 times, but when I finally got it, I felt like I could fly. I rode around the neighborhood for hours.
Oh, that's sweet. You can picture the whole scene.
Right? That's the power of details. You're not just saying, learning to ride a bike, you're taking them into the memory with you.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about something interesting. Guilty pleasures, like things you love but maybe feel a little embarrassed about.
Oh, this is good. Okay, so everyone has guilty pleasures, right? Like mine is reality TV. I know it's trashy, I know it's scripted, but I can't help it. I'm hooked.
I know it's trashy, but I can't help it. That's such a natural way to admit it.
Right? You're being self-aware and honest. What about you, Sarah?
Okay, don't judge me, but my guilty pleasure is cheesy pop songs from the early 2000s, like Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. I know every word, and I'm not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed. I love that energy.
Hey, those songs are iconic.
They are. And see, talking about guilty pleasures makes you more human, more relatable.
Exactly. Okay, let's give people some quick-fire phrases they can use for any favorite thing.
Great idea. All right, everyone, here are some versatile phrases. I'm absolutely in love with. I can't imagine my life without. This never gets old for me. I'm completely hooked on. It brings me so much joy.
Ooh, those are good. Here are some more. I could do this all day. This is my happy place. I'm low-key obsessed. It just hits different. This speaks to my soul.
It just hits different. That's such a current phrase.
I know, it's very Gen Z, but it works. It means it affects you in a special way.
Love it. Okay, let's do a final round of practice. I'm going to ask you questions, and you answer naturally, okay, Sarah?
Bring it on.
All right. Sarah, what's your favorite way to relax after a stressful day?
Oh, easy. I light some candles, put on soft music, and take a long, hot bath with a good book. It's like hitting the reset button, you know? All the stress just melts away.
Perfect. My turn. My favorite way to relax is cooking. Something about chopping vegetables and following a recipe is so therapeutic. Plus, you get delicious food at the end.
I love that. Okay, what's your favorite thing about living where you live?
I'd say the community. Everyone knows everyone. There's always something happening on weekends, and the local coffee shops are amazing. It feels like home, you know?
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, everyone, see how we're doing this? We're not giving one-word answers. We're painting pictures, sharing feelings, making it personal.
Exactly. And here's the thing. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. At first, it might feel like you're talking too much, but trust us, people love hearing details.
So true. Conversation is about connection, and you can't connect with someone if you only give boring, short answers.
Absolutely. All right, let's wrap this up with some final tips. Tip number 1, always add the why. Don't just say what you like, say why you like it.
Yes. Tip number 2, use descriptive words, not just good or nice. Use words like amazing, incredible, stunning, cozy, thrilling, peaceful.
Love it. Tip number 3, don't be afraid to show enthusiasm. Let your personality shine through.
And tip number 4, practice telling mini stories. Turn your favorites into little narratives that people can visualize.
Perfect. And final tip, be authentic. Don't pretend to like something just because you think it sounds cool. Talk about what you genuinely love.
Yes, authenticity is everything. Okay, everyone, homework time. This week, we want you to practice talking about your favorite things. Pick 3 categories, maybe food, music, and a hobby, and practice describing them out loud.
Yes, talk to yourself in the mirror, record yourself on your phone, or better yet, find a conversation partner and practice with them.
And remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is to express yourself, to share who you are, to make connections.
Absolutely. You've got this. All right, everyone, if you found this helpful, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more learners like you.
And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're dropping new videos every single day to help you master English.
Turn on those notifications so you never miss a lesson. We've got so many exciting topics coming up.
All right, that's it for today. Now go out there and talk about your favorite things with confidence.
You're going to do amazing. We believe in you. See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.
Take care. Peace.